Pricing your home right is one of the most important steps of the selling process. And if you do it right, you will probably end up getting more than what the house is worth. Stay tuned. Hello, my name is Fadi Farid with Keller Williams Realty, and today we're talking about the importance about pricing your home the right way. And before we do that, let's talk about some myths and misconception about pricing a home or the home value. And that is, your house worth is not what your neighbor think your house is worth. And number two is not what the Zestimate on Zillow says your house is worth. So with that being said, let's talk about how is the house valued. And the best way to do that is to contact a real estate professional like myself. And a good real estate agent should be able to do a thorough market study on your house. And they have to take a look at it as a big picture, as how is the city doing, how is your neighborhood doing, and how is your house fit in with all that picture. And there's two ways we should look at as we price a home. And that is how a buyer will look at it and how is an appraisal will look at it. First is the appraisal, because that's who the lender will hire to determine the value of your house based on what comparable homes are selling for, which is what buyers are paying for in today's market. And number two is to price it in a way that will make it attractive to buyers when they see it. Because is a buyer only gonna take a look at your house, or are they gonna shop around and take a look at other houses? They're probably gonna shop around and take a look at other houses, and they're probably comparing features such as quality, condition, location, and of course they're comparing the price. So when you have a house that is overpriced in today's market, buyers, agents, and even consumers know it is overpriced, because nowadays the people have access to data and past sales. So quickly they'll find out the house is overpriced and they'll stay away from that house. The best thing to do is have a real estate agent do a comparative market study on the house, a thorough comparative market study, and see what's the fair market value for that house is. And then take the best price to position it to get the most exposure and most amount of buyers in the house to ultimately sell the house for top dollar in a short amount of time possible. Now, here's the bonus for you. If you're thinking about selling your home or just curious to see how much your house is worth, I have included a link in this description. All you have to do is click the link. It's going to ask you a few questions, and I'll send you a comparative market study for your house. So to wrap up, your house's value is not what your neighbor think your house is worth, and it's not what the Zestimate says on Zillow. But what it is, you have to take a look at as a buyer will look at it, and as a appraisal will look at it. I hope you found a lot of value in this video, and remember, when it comes to your real estate need, call Fadi Farid.